many years, as are Bendetti Avocados, WA Chip, BGR Equipment, and of course a whole heap of sponsors. So if you've got yourself a program or you want to pick yourself one up, make sure you grab one. All the information, including about our Barry MacArthur Memorial Trophy, on offer tonight. Bit of information about the modified stands, the wingless, our 2 visiting divisions. And of course there's the volunteer profile. Of course, without volunteers in any sport, our sport just wouldn't continue. And the sport of Speedway is one that takes an awful lot of volunteers. And of course, I think it's a great initiative by the Tyre Manjimup Speedway to be showcasing and putting the spotlight on one of their volunteers. And tonight it's our volunteer hero is Sonia Barnsby, who started the club as a young child following her father and uncle to get involved. Her son, Jonty, now racing in street stocks, former junior stand racer, and Taj races motocross. So if you see Sonia around, despite by the looks she's an Eagles supporter, make sure you say thank you for your hard work. And make sure you thank all the volunteers that make the racing possible wherever you go. Whether you're here at the Tyre Manjimup Speedway, whether you go to Collie next weekend, or wherever you go. Without the supporters, both volunteers, sponsors, racers alike, we wouldn't be able to go racing. And luckily for our Chief Steward, Ben Hands, he's got his sausage rolls and cake back. So that'll keep him happy. Heat number 2 of the street stock. The Manjimup muffler, tow bar and 4-wheel drive. Front row sees Jamie Simmons and Grant Campbell in the 12. 1-2-4 of Jonty Barnsby. We're just talking about his mum. He's out in this one. David Fall on his outside, then a pair of wilds. Jason and Adrian off the tail. 6 cars to go round. It was David Fall in the last one. Simmons and Campbell off row 1. Green flag flies. The lights come on. We're underway. And it's going to be Campbell on the outside that'll lead them down, going the non-traditional way of Speedway racing. As they go down the hill in turn number 1 and 2, past the canteen, the bar where they'll be venturing later on, you would think. And now they come up this climb. Towards us they come through Latham's Corner. It's Campbell, your leader, though David Fall had to button off. He had a big burst of speed as they came up the hill. 3rd place Simmons, 4th place is close. Wild on the inside. Jonty Barnsby almost visiting mum in the canteen or wherever she may be. She's up there. He just about gave her a high five. He was that high, wide and handsome. But as they move through turn number 3 and 4 this time. Trouble there. A big moment for Jason Wild. He went straight towards the wall. But out in front, it's David Fall, your leader. Mid-track, going the non-traditional way. Clockwise direction they go. He's putting in a brilliant set of laps this evening. David Fall won the first one convincingly. And he's already opened up a sizable margin now over Grant Campbell in car number 12. So Fall, your leader, across the line. Grant Campbell in 2nd in 12. 3rd place is Barnsby in 1-2-4. Back to the 17 of Jason Wild. Next car in line is Adrian Wild, who's having a wild old time. He says hello to the people in the bar, the canteen, as he faces the wrong way. He's now on the infield. Leave him there. Chief Steward Ben Hands is not interested. He's gone backwards. Meanwhile, we've got another spinner in turn number 1 and 3 and 4. It's the other Wild. So things really have gone wild here, if you pardon the pun. Not the first time I've said that with the Wilds. They're out. There's a plethora of them tonight. But out in front, there's only one David Fall, and he's not going to fall from grace yet. He's out in front. Oh, puns here, there, and everywhere. Hang your head in shame, Mitch. But David Fall, he's out in front. Nearly half a lap between himself and 2nd place Grant Campbell. Back to Jonty Barnsby in 1-2-4. Next car in line is Jamie Simmons. Back to Adrian Wild, albeit he'll be a couple of laps down. Jason Wild is next in 17. But out in front, he won't be headed. No way will David Fall. He heads down past the bar, past the canteen. doing a roaring trade. Make sure you get down there. With 1.5 to travel, David Fall is homeward bound. Second place is still Grant Campbell. John T. Barnsby still up saying hi to those in the canteen, the bar, and now he's got the run on Campbell. White flag is out for David Fall. The battle pack to watch now is second and third. Campbell had a bit of a mid-quarter push, and here comes John T. Barnsby. He takes away second place momentarily, but Grant Campbell fights back on the outside. I mean, they're not going for the race lead, but they're going to get 28 points, whoever gets the best of this. Out of turn number 3 and 4, though. Bring him home. David Fall, yet again, takes 2 from 2. The Ben Dotty Avocados, Manjimup Muffler, Tow Bar and 4-wheel drive takes the win in Heat 2 of the street stock. Meanwhile, Jason Wilder acclimatising himself with the concrete wall over there. Grant Campbell gets home for second. Third place is John T. Barnsby in 1-2-4. Grant Campbell hits the concrete wall after the finish. That's not what you want. Simmons was fourth. And then it was a pair of wilds, and they had a wild old time in that one, that's for sure. Adrian ventured to the infield. Jason had a spin, and they finished somewhere there as our chief steward, Ben Hands, dives for another sausage roll downstairs. That's the street stocks done and dusted. Courtesy.